What do you need to know about this particular course called construction material testing in order for you to be ready for the exam? Number one, you should be able to define the various terminologies that we're going to encounter as we come to learn about the various tests that are conducted in material testing. Secondly, you need to be able to know the objectives of the individual tests we're going to look at. So definitions, then secondly, know the objective. Then number three, when it comes to each test, there is always a test procedure for that particular test. Should I say, it's not a must that you need to know these test procedures step by step. No. What's more important is for you to be able to understand how these tests are conducted from start to finish. Because the problem when it comes to memorizing, once you forget one word, you forget everything. So as you meet these various test procedures, make sure that understand the concept on how these particular tests are conducted. So as you learn about the test procedures, know the main principles. Understand the main principle, know the required equipment as per test, and then understand the test preparation. Then it will be easy for you to write the test procedure, because many a time you find in the exam paper a question will come and you'll be required to specifically state the test procedure. Once you are done with the test procedure, number four thing you need to know is calculations. You'll be able to state your test procedure. Sometimes you'll be given the raw data for a particular experiment. How do you translate that raw data given? You will have to calculate. For you to be able to calculate, first you need to know the topic. Then, in line with that particular topic or that particular test, there is a specific formula or procedure or step you have to follow when calculating in order for you to know the final answer. So calculations, know the calculations for each test. For instance, moisture content. You're given the values. How do you determine the moisture content of that given sample in the question paper? Know it. Then lastly, after you know the calculations, the next most important thing you need to know is translation of your answers. Because each and every test has the limitations. Moisture content of more than 20% is not favorable in construction. You need to understand, you need to know how to translate your results. As a way of translation, some values you'll be told to write them to the nearest whole number or to the nearest 0.01%, for instance. Or what do I mean by that? to 2 decimal places. So you need to know, for this particular test, the result should be to the nearest whole number, to 1 decimal place, or to 2 decimal places. And then last but not least, the units of each and every test you'll be conducting. I hope that has prepared you enough. Otherwise, above all, know that if someone came up with that formula, then it's easy for you to just get to know it. Someone came up with it. You have to know it. And if others have graduated with a distinction in construction material testing, don't give up before you test the waters. You can equally do it.